one man who's been up all night trying to get this deal between the EU finance ministers is the Minister for Luxembourg for Finance. Thank you so much, Mr. Frieden, to be here. It was a marathon of talks, 11 hours, but finally we do have something that would protect the euro.
Yes, I think it was impressive for several reasons. One, because we were capable of acting fast. Secondly, we put a lot of money on the table, 500 billion plus 250 from the IMF. And third, we showed that we believe in the euro as a strong, stable currency, and whatever happens in the world, the euro will survive.
The injection and the liquidity is so massive. Were we not better off to do something a couple of weeks ago?
Well, I think there were a number of political difficulties. This requires a decision of all member states of the eurozone, and I think we showed that we could act with Greece. It took a little bit too much time, but now we have an instrument in place, 60 billion from the Commission, 440 billion by the member states through a special purpose vehicle. All this, the result is what matters. It took some time, but for the future crisis, we will have something more stable in place than for the Greek case.
Do you think the EU finance ministers will have to come up with more liquidity if this doesn't work, or are you confident that this is the only option and that it will work?
No, I think this will work, because this is not only just putting money on the table or providing guarantees, but it's conditional upon strong reduction of deficits programs of a number of countries, especially those who have the biggest difficulties. All those ministers committed to reduce a deficit to a more reasonable level within the next 2 to 3 years, and that is what matters.
What were talks like yesterday? Were they concerned? I know we were certainly in the press room waiting, and we knew that you had to do something by the time that the Asian markets opened. What was the talk inside?
The problem was that we have no European instrument. The European Monetary Union did not foresee this situation, and therefore we had to come up with something which would be in line with the treaty. The Commission can't do this, so some of the proposals of the Commission couldn't be accepted by some member states, so we had to invent a new legal vehicle which the member states would guarantee, and that is finally what led to the positive outcome for the euro, positive outcome for Europe.